Today, we're gonna finish renovating the floor. We did the floor for the whole house and we just have a small section left. I thought maybe I can record and show you how it's done and how easy it is to install vinyl planks. There's a small learning curve, but it's not that difficult. Once you get the technique, you know how to cut all the way at the corners, then it should be easy. Not a difficult job. The whole house is already renovated, already done. The kitchen is fully renovated. Appliances, a new roof, a new AC unit, a new wall paint, a new exterior paint. This is a house that we bought back in 2009. The house has been rented since. And how much did we pay for the house back in 2009? We paid $329,000. The house is worth 3 times the value right now. We think the home market is at the top right now, so we decided to sell the house. Whoever is gonna buy the house, they're gonna get a house that needs absolutely no work. If it's gonna need anything, it's not gonna be major at all. We went over everything. Swimming pool. I mean, this is not a video to go over the house, but just an introduction to what's going on here. Now, this morning I came in and I leveled this right here. We had a small, maybe 1/4 of an inch gap here. So I applied Henry 345 floor patch. I applied it 3-4 hours later. It's hard. The whole house is concrete except for the living room and the flooring in the living room. We actually had a carpet before in this room. We removed the carpet because we wanted to do the whole floor, and we found hardwood floor. Now, I do not know how old this hardwood floor is, but it's like a rock. You cannot remove it, and it's gonna take special machinery to remove this. And I do not know how old this wood tile is, or if it's even wood. And we do not know if it contains any dangerous chemicals, because back then, 1960s, 1970s, they used to include asbestos in the tiles. So we do not want to have any risk. We do not need to remove the tiles, basically. The floor is level. What was not level is this area here, which I already patched. Rest of the floor is level, so we should have no problem installing the tiles. Once the tiles are installed, then I can reattach the baseboards, which we removed. And reinstalling the baseboards should not be difficult also. We just align and nail them to the wall, and then we can seal them from the bottom and from the top. So without wasting any time, let's go ahead and continue with the floor, and maybe I'll teach you a trick or two. So, few things you need. It's actually a kit that you can buy. You have the tapping block. You have this tool right here, where when you reach the end of the wall, you can actually put that tool. You can squeeze it between the last tile and the wall, and then you can tap on it so you can push the tile right to its brothers and sisters. And the kit comes with the rubber hammer. And you also need a razor blade if you want to cut the vinyls, or you can use a jigsaw or any type of saw to cut the vinyls once you reach the end. And you may need a 90-degree like this one here. So right now, since the patching dried, we're gonna continue. And the way we do it, okay, make sure we do not have anything stuck on the edges. Otherwise, the tile is not gonna lock in place. I already cleaned the floor. Okay, so right now what we need to do is we need to attach that plank, the vinyl plank. We tilt it at a 45-degree angle, more or less. Then we can slide it. And now we have a tiny gap right here between this vinyl plank and this one. Now we can tap on the side. Okay, and beautiful. We can go over the tile one more time. And that's how you install a vinyl plank. Okay, so I'm gonna take a measurement. We need a plank from here to here. Okay, and the plank should normally go like this. Okay, now I do not want to cut from this side here because we need the lip all the way at the edge to fit on the lip that you see here. So we need to cut all the way from here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is flip the board. We'll take a measurement and I can use my 90 degrees triangle. And the triangle actually touches the bottom plank. I hope you can see it on camera. Okay. So we have a line right here. Now we can either use our utility knife or we can use a jigsaw or any type of saw. And now look at this, our plank fits in perfectly. Okay, see, it fits in perfect. Now the only thing is we cannot tap it all the way from the edge. We do not have room to actually tap that plank so it fits with the other. So what we do is we use this tool right here. We squeeze it between the plank and the wall, and we hit right here. Okay. And perfect. Very nice. Just make sure that our plank is connected properly, and we just give it one more tap here. We give it one tap here. And we give it one tap here. Okay? Now, whatever imperfections you see at the end, it doesn't matter because our baseboard is going to hide probably 1/2 inch to 3/4 of that plank. Okay, so even if you don't have like an even cut at the end, or maybe when you are breaking the plank, maybe it creates a jagged edge, you do not have a saw, it doesn't matter. The end here does not matter. And now we can continue with the installation of the tiles. And just remember, you do not want the seam of this raw to be on the seam of the second raw. Okay, the third raw, it doesn't matter, but as long as 2 rows do not have a seam on the same line. Okay. Very nice. Right now, again, we're gonna have to cut that final piece. Let's cut this one with a saw and see how it goes. So we're gonna follow the line. Let's go back inside. And let's see how this plank will fit. And beautiful, look at this. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's cut this one. All right, so the board, the plank is cut. Now look at this. Look at that alignment. And tell me it's not better than factory. If you have not seen our NorthridgeFix channel, the electronics one, the main NorthridgeFix channel, you probably do not know what the better than factory phrase means. Very nice. Lift, tap, lift, tap. I mean, I do have a pad to lay my knees on, but I never use it. I don't know why. Okay. And now can we fit a full one over there? I don't know. Man, we would be lucky. We are lucky actually. Let me see. No, we're not that lucky. So we need to have a full one and then we need to cut a small piece all the way at the edge. Now we need one tiny piece all the way at the edge, all the way there. So now we're gonna measure for this small piece right here. And beautiful. We are done for today. I may post part 2, but in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll do something else in the next video. It's already dark.